Cancer is a group of diseases characterized by the uncontrolled growth and spread of abnormal cells. Cancer cells can migrate from the primary tumor site to other parts of the body, a process known as metastasis. Metastasis is a complex process that involves a series of events, including invasion, intravasation, circulation, extravasation, and colonization. The ability of cancer cells to migrate to the brain, a process known as brain metastasis, is a major cause of morbidity and mortality in cancer patients. In this video, we will explore the mechanisms by which cancer cells migrate to the brain. One of the key mechanisms by which cancer cells migrate to the brain is through the bloodstream. Cancer cells can invade the walls of blood vessels and enter the bloodstream, where they can travel to other parts of the body. Once in the bloodstream, cancer cells can adhere to the walls of blood vessels in the brain and penetrate the blood-brain barrier, BBB, which is a specialized barrier that protects the brain from harmful substances in the bloodstream. The BBB is made up of tightly packed cells called endothelial cells, which are surrounded by a layer of astrocytes and pericytes. This structure makes it difficult for substances to pass from the bloodstream into the brain. However, cancer cells have evolved various strategies to penetrate the BBB. One of these strategies is to produce enzymes that can break down the BBB, allowing cancer cells to cross the barrier and invade the brain. Another mechanism by which cancer cells migrate to the brain is through the lymphatic system. The lymphatic system is a network of vessels and tissues that helps to remove waste products and foreign substances from the body. Cancer cells can invade the lymphatic system and travel to lymph nodes, where they can then enter the bloodstream and migrate to the brain. Once cancer cells have migrated to the brain, they can undergo a series of changes that allow them to survive and proliferate. Cancer cells can secrete growth factors that stimulate the growth of new blood vessels, a process known as angiogenesis. This allows cancer cells to receive the nutrients and oxygen they need to survive and grow. In addition to angiogenesis, cancer cells can also undergo a process known as epithelial to mesenchymal transition, EMT, which allows them to become more invasive and resistant to treatment. During EMT, cancer cells lose their epithelial characteristics and acquire mesenchymal characteristics, such as increased motility and invasiveness. This allows cancer cells to migrate through the brain tissue and form new tumors. There are several factors that can increase the risk of brain metastasis in cancer patients. One of these factors is the type of cancer. Certain types of cancer, such as lung cancer, breast cancer, and melanoma, have a higher propensity to metastasize to the brain. Another factor is the stage of the cancer. Advanced stage cancers are more likely to metastasize to the brain than early stage cancers. Treatment for brain metastasis depends on several factors, including the type and stage of cancer, the location and size of the tumors, and the overall health of the patient. Treatment options include surgery, radiation therapy, chemotherapy, and targeted therapy. In some cases, a combination of these treatments may be used.